A Tuesday night loaded with college basketball on Peacock. Also hits Milwaukee, Wisconsin for some Big East action. Chilly outside Fiserv Forum, but things are heating up in league play with some flames and a rivalry showdown. How about meeting number 137 in a series that dates back to 1917? It's 18th ranked Marquette and DePaul. Good evening, everybody. It's great to have you with us. I'm John Fanta, joined by a man who is synonymous with this program and a Final Four trip in 2003. Only he and Al McGuire could say that in Marquette basketball history. Tom Crean, Coach, it's great to have you with us tonight.
Great to be with you, John, and it's great to be here. I mean, we're going to have a fantastic game. This is, when you come to Marquette, you realize quickly DePaul is one of your biggest rivalries you'll ever have, and I think they feel the same way at DePaul about Marquette.
Let's talk about Marquette. 12 days ago, you're talking about living life high in the Big East. 9-1 in this conference at 8-2 just 12 days ago, right near the top of the standings. But since then, things have changed. They've dropped 3 in a row, and that's a rarity in the Shaka Smart era. As you see, they're third with St. John's and Creighton now controlling that steering wheel. So the question is, what's the state of the Golden Eagles? What's it take?
Well, I like the way they look right now, and it's important they remember that they play 3 really good teams. And it's not as much about what the other teams did to them. It's a little bit more about missing shots that are open. It's a little bit more about not getting rebounds, running into screens. And I think when you can point out how you're losing games and how you can correct them, it's all totally correctable. I think it's a good place for Marquette. I love their spirit today.
From a best start in Big East play since 2008-09 to this, as we get to our lineups. The first meeting between these two teams went to overtime. DePaul, they're on the rise under Chris Holtmann in year 1. NJ Benson has been a key proponent of that. For Marquette, Ben Gold's looking to get on track.
Well, he really needs to. Ben Gold is way better than the way he's been playing. He's had 2 points in 4 games, 2 rebounds in 3 games. But it's so important that he looks to a guy like Cam Jones, who's not only one of the best guards in college basketball, but certainly one of the best leaders. Look to your leadership, Stevie Mitchell, Cam, for help. I think Ben Gold's got to have a big night. I think he's got to have a big finish the rest of the way. But this guy right here has been playing fantastic basketball all year. He's 8 points away from being the 3rd all-time leading scorer.
Shaka Smart in year 4 at Marquette. What a job he has done. Think about this over the last 3 seasons, Coach Crean. 40-13 in Big East games, meaning last week when they took 2 losses, that's a 7th of their total loss total over the last 3 seasons in this league. On the other side, Chris Holtmann's in year 1. He comes over after things ended the way they did at Ohio State. What is Chris Holtmann doing that impresses you right now?
Well, I think it's the teaching. I think he's meticulous. I think it's the details. They went an hour and a half today, and there wasn't a wasted second. I've coached against Chris at Butler and followed him at Ohio State. These are 2 outstanding coaches, John. Outstanding.
Marquette in the home white, DePaul in the road blue, and we're underway in Milwaukee.